Recording
channel. And then this video, I'm going to discuss the Python for loop versus while loop. So we're going to just welcome you at youtube.com/@MyWebUniversity. That is my YouTube channel. And we're going to discuss Python for versus while loop. Let's get started. So first, we're going to just create a list comprehension. So I'm going to do x for x in range of 50, let's say. And then we are going to say certain criteria. If x modulo 5 is equal, let's say, 0, that would just print all the value that is the remainder is 0 with 5, modulo 5. So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 will be printed. Similarly, if I just comment this line out, I'm going to do another for statement. And then this one, I'm going to just, so right now, since that one is commented out, if I run it, it's like the interpreter is not reading it. It ignores the comments section. So then I could just do an equivalent statement similar to that one for the while statement. So for the while statement, you have to set initially the value of while x is equal something. So then in this case, I'm going to say while x mod 5 is equal 0, but then I have to have a range in this case. Then I'm saying also n x is less than 50. So that would be the criteria that we could just print x, and then we have to, within the while statement, x increment the x with to a different value, so x plus 5. And then every time we go through the loop, it will just basically run it and then increment it by 5. So it will print 0 first, and then 5 and 10 and so on. So this value that we did here is basically the same as a comparison of range 50, because we're using this modulo value. If we wanted to do this kind of if statement, we could have just put not this one equal this, and then we could have done this similar to here, and then you say right here on this line, we could say fx modulo 5 is equal 0. Then we are going to enter another statement within this, move this one 4 columns out to the right format, so the syntax is correct. And now we're going to do the same thing similar to this value. So this list comprehension above here is using a for statement. Inside the for statement, we did this x modulo 5 is equal 0. And here we're doing the same thing, except the if statement inside the while statement. And then we print it by incrementing the 5 every time we go through the while loop. So at some point, this becomes false, and then it reaches greater than 50, so it stops. And then that's how those two statements are. Let's just do another comparison. We're going to delete both of these lines out. And this time I'm going to write a for loop to just do a range. But this time I'm going to say for x in range of, let's say 0 start again, and then max is 50, and we increment it by 5. This is kind of a start is 0, stop is 50, and then step over. How you want to increment or decrement, you do that one, and then print here x. This statement, as you can see here, if I run it, it does the same thing, printing 0 through 45 with 50 as a stop number, and then incremented by 5, and then started with 0 this. So let's just comment this one out and write the equivalent syntax for the for statement. So in order to do the for statement and the while statement, the while statement, we have to have an initial value to enter the loop for the while statement. So we'll say while X is less than 50, and then we're going to enter the loop. And then if we enter the loop, we're gonna just basically print X. And then after that, we printed, we just increment X plus equal 5. This time we're going to run this one, and again, it prints out the same value, 0 through 5, because these are commented out, the other one. So even if I don't have this line, it's still the output is from the first through line 4, line 1 through line 4. And that would be this. And if I change this one to, let's say, a different number like 10, just to get a smaller number, you can see that it is 0 and 5. As you change this number to, let's say, 100, then you get the bigger number, obviously. And then, so if I just want this, depending how you want to increment, if you increment it by 20, you still get in the output a smaller number, because you're just looking at every time you go, and then at the end of the while statement, you go by increment of that number. Within the for statement, we could have just done the same thing. So if I just change this one to a for statement saying that for X in range, and we start with 0 and then go to 100, but increment of 20, then it's the same thing. And so print X, and then that would be equivalent to increment of 20. I stop at 80, and then the next one reaches at 100. This is a stop number. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to go to our website at youtube.com/ actually MyWebUniversity.com is my website, and this is my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ @MyWebUniversity. This is @MyWebUniversity is the handle for my channel. So when you go to this URL, basically this URL on Google will take you to just my channel. And you can see it is going to the YouTube channel. www.youtube.com. It's a secure port, HTTPS. So every video that you watch on YouTube, it is secure. It is going through the secure page. And then this is the YouTube channel that you could subscribe, like, and watch the videos. And then I hope you enjoyed this session. With that, I'm going to just look at these things for the homepage and everything. So don't forget to just watch the World Cup. It is a lot of fun. So that's good. Take care. God bless you all. Bye.